And good morning. Welcome to Wednesday, August 23rd edition of Morning Mindset. I'm your host, Todd. How are you doing this morning? Remember, when you get in here, check in. Let me know who you are. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what's in your cup, what the weather is like in the area. I know a lot to ask for, but this way I know who I'm talking to. Remember, if you're on Facebook and StreamYard don't always play nice together. So your best bet is to head over to our YouTube channel, which is fatdadlive.com. Boom, head over there. While you're there, make sure to like and subscribe, and then we'll be able to see who are. Now, what I really, really want out of you is your 5 things. And like I said, this, to me, it's a daily thing, right? I got to create my list of 5 things. We've got a list, a page long of things, but there are 5 things that I need to get accomplished today. Writing out that list allows me to check things off and move things around if need be. But things we have to do. I've got mock-ups that need to get done. I've got decals that need to be printed. I've got HTV that needs to be cut. I've got white toner that needs to be printed. And I wrote down cut HTV twice. What did I miss? Decals, white toner, decals, DTF. Yeah, DTF's on there. So yeah, I must really need to cut HTV. I think there's regular HTV and glitter is what I was going through it. So looking at 2 different things. But yes, that's stuff we need to get done today. As far as weather here, it is gross outside. Legit gross. It's already 86 degrees. It feels like it feels like a sauna outside. It is. I had to take Wednesdays are trash day, so I took trash out this morning, and it is already. So I'm going to try and stay inside all day. We'll see how that plays out because there are deliveries that need to be made. Oh, press shirts. That's what's on there. Press shirts because I was like deliveries. Oh, that's because we got to get a shirt order done to finish up to deliver. So that's on there. But it is totally, totally gross out there. So let's check in, see how everybody's doing this morning, and we will roll from there. So good morning from Sticky. This is Renee. Good morning from Sticky Chicagoland. Feels like it's already 82. It is gross out there on the way to 110. Yeah, it is. I saw the notifications that said, look for heat indexes of 100 to 120s or 110, the teens to the 20s. So it's going to be a hot one out there today. And Barb, good morning from you from north central Minnesota. We're at 64 with dense fog and 77 for a high. Big difference for us. Water in the cup. And Linda giving a shout out to Renee. And Barb's 5 things: quotes, invoicing, banking, mail packages, out of town appointment. Oh, mail packages. Man, we have been dealing with some shipping issues in the last week. Nobody can be left out from bad stuff. We've had issues with USPS, we've had issues with FedEx, and we've had issues with UPS. So last week we get the informed mail delivery, so we can everything that gets scanned in, everything that's coming to us gets scanned in through USPS, and then we're able to see what's showing up in that. And we knew last Wednesday we were supposed to get a check from the school, and then we didn't get mail on Wednesday, and then we didn't get mail on Thursday, we didn't get mail on Friday. Saturday, we didn't get mail, but we got packages. And so we said, hey, what's up with the mail? And they're like, we're just really, really short staffed. Everything should be coming on Monday. Okay, cool. So Monday came, and there was no letter in there, even though there was supposed to be one. So called the post office, and they said they would look into it. And Tuesday it came and went, and yeah, still no letter. So now it's get with the school. Hey, I think we need to issue another check. Stop payment on that one. Do whatever it needs to take. But it was a hefty sized check for it just to be floating around out there. And thanks, post office, for screwing that up. UPS and FedEx, there's been issues. We've seen stuff, overnight stuff, just being stuck in sorting facilities, and so there's not much we can do. We give our regular timelines on stuff, so we're 3 to 5 days on ground, but sometimes stuff just gets hung up. So if you do run into any of these issues, and this goes for us when we order stuff and it's not there, if we can't see tracking numbers and we don't have that, then we reach out to the vendor that we purchased from. Hey, do you have a tracking number for this so we can look and see what's going on with it? But always check your tracking information first, and then get with the carrier, because the vendors really can't do much, right? We can maybe start some claims, depending on what it is, but they won't even, acknowledge claims until stuff, is officially gone and they can't find it. So, what do you do? We can't say, hey, well, we'll just ship more stuff out, because if it shows up the next day and we've got stuff in transit, now we're out. Same thing with the vendor. If we're missing stuff, they're out of it. You file a claim, so you purchase it, hope that it doesn't show up, and then file a claim, and then you get reimbursed when the claim comes through. How do you handle that? How do you guys handle those shipping errors? So let's talk about that. Alan, I'm very disappointed in that. Very, very disappointed that Mateo decides to ignore us. If anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, we are shooting for probably, it could be November 11th. It could be November 11th because it is a holiday. It is a Friday. And so it would make sense because their offices aren't going to be closed, and people are off, so they can shop. So why not do a TRW open house down there in good old Bradenton, Florida, in November 11th? So if you're going live, if you catch any of the TRW lives, ask Matt how the open house is coming on November 11th, because that's the goal. That's the goal. We're going to get an open house set up. Why? Because we're going to be down there. Pilar is going to be down there. So if we're both down there, why don't we just have an open house and stop in and do some fun stuff? So that's what I'm thinking. So go ahead, reach out to that. Reach out to everyone there. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you. 80, only 95 today in Florida. So yeah, we're going to be way hotter than you today. How awesome is that? Hey, Linda from very dry Texas, just hit stage 3 drought. The weather is crazy this year. Missed last night because I was presenting a school spirit store to the athletic parent committee meeting. How did that go, Linda? Did that success out of it? The meeting that we had a couple weeks back with the superintendent for, to kind of get our foot in the door, officially got approved yesterday. Superintendent reached out to us and said, okay, what do we need to do to set up orders? So we created a quick order form for him so he could take care of the staff. And then we got our foot in the door with the PTA. So that's awesome. We're able to start working on that. So good things happen. We just, set up those meetings and keep knocking them down. So, it's a win. It's a win-lose game, right? It's a numbers game. That's what I meant to say. You're going to get out there and quote someone. We're going to do our best to present our business in the way that we do things. And sometimes, that's not enough. But hey, we're getting out there and keep doing what we're doing. Rye, good morning to you, my friend. T-Town, good morning. From Toledo, Ohio. We're 67 out right now. About to get hot today and tomorrow. Pink Monster. Reminds me, let's crack open a White Monster. This is White Monster number 2 for the day. I've been going since about a little before 4 this morning. Couldn't really sleep, and I got up and I was wide, that old man bathroom break in the middle of the night. Well, it was just before 4, so I'm like, well, might as well just stay up and start working. So we've been going. I've got a lot of stuff set up to do. So now, I don't have to set up files to cut, print, anything like that. I can just go right into that production side of things. So that'd be kind of sweet when we're done with this. And then good morning to you, Linda. 5 things. Get ready for new school photo shoot today. Awesome. Add products to the school store. Very nice. Send photos to coach. Sweet. Create QR codes for stores. How are you creating your QR codes, Linda? Let us talk about QR codes. And then process photo orders. Very nice. Harry, good morning to you. And T-Downs, working on embroidery all day unless tint want to get done. So my 5 things are embroider, and computer work. I love it. I love it. I love it. Meeting last night went great. I have to add some of the things I showed to the store today. Very nice. And Teton says, you buy your monsters off Amazon. That's where I got my pack of 15 pretty cheap. I got them Sam's. Sam's is where I get it. We're over there, which I need to make a Sam's trip probably tomorrow because kids start back to school on Friday, which means it's pack lunch stuff. So we need to make sure we have all of that. And then tomorrow is going to be a busy day. So we'll talk about all of that. Last night, Tuesday with Todd, we talked about repurpose. I'm going to post that, the link in there. So, that's what we're using to repurpose our content. Here's the affiliate link for it. As low as $20 a month if you sign up for the yearly thing for it. But it's, like I said, we walk through it, what it can do, the features of it, things like that. You can go here, check that out. And we had a good, not a lot of people live for it. Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes we'll only have 10, 12 people, and other times we'll have, 45, 50 people. Just weird how how it goes sometimes. So maybe that wasn't a big seller for people to come with that, which is okay. We're going to try, we're going to keep trying with these. Like I said, the kind of the goal, this is what I picture in my head with Tuesday with Todd, is we're going to do one a month that's on marketing. And that's when we'll bring in Bob in there from, Better with Marketing. We'll get all of that taken care of. Then we're going to have one that's kind of on the AI side of things. There's so much things that you can do with AI, and it's just not programs and getting things done here. It's kind of automations, workflows, things like that. So that could be one. The whole business side of things. So maybe AI and business can go together. Product reviews. That's always a fun one to do. And then demonstrative. So anytime that we can make some stuff and do some stuff, that's a fun one. So I think we're going to try and set some of those up and start moving in that direction with it. I just need to set that clear goal, clear path for it. Like I said, today we've got a busy day. We've got shirts that need to get pressed and out. I've already got approval back on a couple things for football league, so that was nice just to see how it was pretty simple, pretty easy stuff that they wanted, but they were excited about that. So we get that taken care of. And then it's just to go through each one of these other mock-ups. I've got one for a cat rescue. I've got another one for a football league. I've got business cards for a meeting, or business cards for a business. And yeah, there's it's just like a little peppering of all kinds of stuff in there. And then today, so yeah, that'll be today. Now tomorrow is going to be a day, because like I said, I want to get, we need to get over to Sam's today or tomorrow to get everything taken care of for school. But tomorrow night is backpack night for the school, and we're also live event pressing. So we will be pressing on site at the school, and we're actually last time we're setting up 2 stations for it, so that way we're able to offer more. But with it's going to be a one-man show. I'm handling it, and Krista's going to help out because Corey's doing the backpack thing with the kids. So we'll get that squared away, but we got to set that up at the school tomorrow. We've got signs coming for the school. So there's signs, banners, things that we're doing for the school. So we got to I think I have everything done, because this has been a project that we've been talking about for, I don't know, the last 4-6 weeks. So it's easy enough to print a banner, wait, print yard signs, and now we'll go install everything tomorrow. So pretty excited about that. And then live event pressing is always fun to do. But then that's Thursday. So Thursday is going to be a rock solid day. And then Friday's first day of school. So Friday we'll get back into kind of somewhat sort of a routine, which means I work until 7:15, 7:30. Then I go ahead and take the kids to school, and then we're back here in the office 8:15. Depends if we chit chat up at the school or not. Always Monday, Wednesday, Friday back here. Excuse me, by 8:30 to be able to get things out the door, or be able to get live for Morning Mindset. And then, like I said, Fridays are I try and make it so Fridays are not as hectic. Not necessarily a half day Friday, but more that's the educational stuff. That's the time to catch up on things. Any kind of rush things we're doing. But Friday I try and enter it. And that's because, Monday is usually 12 to 14 hour day. Tuesday's a 12 to 14 hour day. And then, Wednesday, we try 8 to 10, and then, tear it off from there. But we'll see how it all plays out, right? Best laid plans, whatever. Good morning to you, George. Thanks for stopping by. Teton said I missed the live, but rewatched it. Wish I made enough content to post and make it worth the money. But you do, though, right? I mean, just think about it. Like, Teton, what are 2 things that you got going on? You got tinning going on, and you got embroidery. Just put a camera on that embroidery machine and just let it go, right? That's simple enough. You can let that go as you're doing stuff. As you're tinning jobs, show that process. There's a ton of tinners on TikTok that are showing their process, showing that, do one window at a time, video it. Yeah. If something would typically take you 15 minutes, it can take you an hour to do by that. But if you just let the camera go live with it, and then pull content from that, I'm telling you, you can do that. Brian, good morning to you. Morning, Mountain Dew. Fix air leaks in screen press, cut vinyl for signs, design signs. Brian's got it all squared away. And Brian, I've got, I think today's stuff's shipping out for you. You got your stuff shipping out, and then I've got stuff shipping out. So it'll all be together, one thing. Both your guys' stuff is coming in one thing today. Shirt Lab Brand. And I got the notification that there were some issues with Zoom, and you sent out another link. But hey, that's a good one. Usually it doesn't go that long. So how's that rocking? What did we learn last night? Well, we can't tell people here, but I need to get back in there. At least on the Tuesday ones are a little. As we're focusing back on Tuesday with Todd, I can only do about a half hour of it because I want to make sure I'm squared away for it, unless I get rock solid and have everything pre-planned and ready to go before 4 o'clock, so I can just go into there. Thursday ones are a lot easier for me to do. Which tomorrow, Thursday, that's the other thing. 2 p.m. we'll have a bundle drop. Tomorrow's one is fall, so we got a fall bundle drop. We got a fall bundle drop and the cancer bundle drop after that, and then or breast cancer awareness one, and then we're going to have another Halloween one that's going to be more kid friendly, kid appropriate. As somebody said, can you make some kid appropriate designs? So we're going to put that together. So those are the next three lined up. But tomorrow, 2 p.m. You'll see all the stuff go out for it, so that way we can get you in there to be able to win. Because hey, who doesn't like to win? And we'll be good to go with that. FU Facebook user, good morning to you. Remember, Facebook and Streamer don't always play nice together. So if you just head over to fatdadlive.com, we will be able to see who you are. And Tijan, yeah, I was live on Instagram for about an hour. Not many showed up. When everyone left, no one else came in. But maybe get going more and more will come out. Hey, Tijan, listen. We go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. My analytics will show anywhere from on the live. We've had it as low as like 3 people, and we've had as many as 50 people. But it's just the consistency with it. That's the way that I look at it. It's the consistency with it. And now that we're going to repurpose things a little bit more to be able to pull snippets out, to make shorts, to do things like that, it works. And when you look at content wise, it's just another way to get your stuff out there, to go see it, to get it shown off. Especially on your side, you're doing a lot for corporate things like that. It's given that what's the word that I'm looking for? Social proof. Hey, this is what's going on. Yep, they can do that for us. They can help us out with it. So, why not go ahead and do it? The last Halloween was a hoot. I received my DTF bundle transfers. Very nice, Barb. It was. The Halloween one was good. And there's more that we can do, and that's where there might be a few more Halloween ones that we drop between now and then. There might be a few more Halloweens, there might be a lot, because then once October hits, it's going to be Christmas from there on out. Do you have a square footage you do when doing printed stickers? I have my local guy probably taking care of me now. I just want to make sure I'm getting an okay price. It depends on the material. So that's the biggest thing, because there's so many different types of materials. It depends if we're doing lamination with it, if we're not doing lamination with it, how many square feet are we doing here? But you tell me the price in square foot, I'll tell you if you're in the ballpark or not. Let's say realistically, $5 to $10. Okay, depending on material, depending on what's going on with it. That's a range I can get without knowing more about the project. But yeah, we 100% do that. With the low end at 10 stickers, 4x7. So 4x7, so 4-inch by 7-inch. And you can go on our website and see this under printed decals. I believe that it's on there. So it's a square inch on that. Are you 4x7, 4 foot? That's got to be 4x7 inches. There's no way, right? Or what? Help me out here. 4x7, 28 square feet or 28 square inches? I'm guessing that's 4x7. So 28 is where you're at on that. I'm totally guessing here. Inches. Okay. Inches. So 20 inches, 28 square inches. Now, if we go into our fun little pricing matrix, it's like I said, you can find on the website. We're going to go over here to work. And I'm looking up on my phone. So decal cost 28 inches. So per square inch, 20 to 64. You got 10 of them. So 28 times. Are they masking on them, or are they given to you without mask? We're going to go with mask just to say that's the most ones. $3.36. So with mask at 10 stickers at 4x7 inches, $3.36 plus shipping. So that's what it is. I think you're in the ballpark for it. Because it all comes down to quantity. That's what quantity depends on what we're doing. Without, okay, so without, so 28 times $3.08. $3.08 is where we're at with it. So yeah, I mean he's in the ballpark, not horribly out of it, but yeah, that's where we're at with it. What else do we have going on? So there's a lot this week with just finishing stuff up, school starting back, a couple. We've got a district spiritware store that is being worked on and trying to get banged out for that. We've got a middle school one in another district that going back and forth on that. Elementary school one is pretty squared away. That one's going to run 3 times this year, so I think we're good on that. We've got a football league that wants to run a September store, a pink store just for September, so everybody can have everything in October. And that's what's on the outlook right now. We'll continue to go with it. And then there's the corporate orders that come in that we got to bid out. We'll see how those all play, but overall, it's looking like that time of year, especially getting ready to go into the fourth quarter here. Yeah, so he's in the ballpark. Yeah, I wouldn't say that those prices are ridiculous by any means. Now, and it depends if it's going to go. The other thing too is how many. Like, does the price adjust at all? Because at 20, when you get to 25 of those, because that's our first price break at 25 of those, you got 225. So that's what it comes down to as well. And if it's I'm assuming it's all printed solid one piece. There's no cutouts or things like that. But yeah, I wouldn't. That price does not upset me if they're at that price for there. But yeah, we're constantly trying to put things out there. We've got 2 weeks from Friday. Is that right? 2 weeks from Friday, we'll be down at the Misfit Makers Birthday Bash, where I will be making my first ever cup. I believe that's also opening weekend for football. So I think Brian's going to host me for football on Sunday, right, Brian? Is that what you're going to do? I mean, you guys don't even have a team down there, so what do you root for? Like, what do you guys? I mean, you don't have a team on that side, so I don't know what you root for over there. But the plan is to drop the kids off that Friday, get on the road and go. We will try and go live from the road and see how that turns out. But we will be making our way down through Missouri there on that Friday. We got the Pop a Color party on Friday night, and then I will be making a fabric tumbler. I don't even know what that means, but I'm going to give it a go. We're doing that on Saturday, and then we'll be getting up on Sunday and headed back out the door. Chiefs. All right, I guess we can let that slide. Whatever. Chiefs. They don't even they play that Sunday. I don't know. So yeah, our plan is we'll swing through. So Brian, hey, it could be Friday for lunch. Because I think it's about 5 hours. We'd get there. It'd be a late lunch on Friday, or on Sunday for lunch. Let me know works better for you. Hockey all the way, go wild. Hey, well, it's not. I guess when does hockey start up? Hockey seems like it has one of the longest seasons. Hockey, then yeah, hockey just seems like it goes forever. But yeah, to be honest with you, I haven't paid attention to sports much in probably the last year or so, just because we've been going on. It used to be Sundays were for football Sundays, and I'm going to try and get back. It's the day I tried not to work, but younger days it was, hey, we're at the, and this is going to sound bad, but hey, we're at the bar at 10 o'clock in the morning, 10:30, and we were there until 10 o'clock at night. But there was also like 15 of us, and we didn't drink all day. It was we were playing trivia. We had our fantasy league, so it was just that was the Sunday guy thing to do. Then we had we didn't have kids. It was great. Then people started having kids, so then it moved to house parties. So it was every Sunday, go to house, go there. And then it would house, garage, whatever. And then it was like this time around parenting, as kids started getting older, it was like there's limited nice weekends in the fall, so it was let's get stuff done. And now it's hey, well, Sundays if we're home, I try and meal prep for the week. And what does that mean? It just means grilling out a bunch of food. I get down that on Sunday, watch the Bears game, and that's about it. So once that rolls around, it'll start being a little nicer out there. September 3rd. November 3rd. Hockey, November 3rd. Okay, November 3rd. Wild. The 24th. See what is going? Wait, September 3rd, November 3rd. What is going on? Because that's a lot. That's a big difference between September and November. I know we got basketball coming back up too. So yeah, there's a lot going on there. Um, Other things I'll keep you updated on is that we're still looking at the RV for next summer. And because I said, hey, if I'm gonna have to rent one, it's gonna be like $8,000. I might as well look at just buying one for that. Which we know if we buy one for that, it's gonna need some work, but that's gonna be part of the fun process. And we're still looking at stuff. And man, we give it a couple months, and it's winter time. It's gonna be a lot better to find things like that. So, pretty excited about how that's going to roll. November, we've got we've got Disney. Now, give a heads up in November. I'm hoping sometime next month everything should be squared away on the website where orders will come in and process pretty easily. Because I'm trying to automate that portion of it. So when we were gone in November, that on the DTF side of things, doesn't matter if we're here or not, as long as you're either uploading through the gang sheet builder or you are submitting your artwork and paying for your artwork online, um, your orders will still print while we're gone. So as long as you're placing an order, gang sheets, setting it all up that way, using the builder to do all that, it'll get in the system, it'll get printed out for you. So that'd be the big test. Anything with quotes in that, it's going to be kind of hard to quote a job from the middle of the sea. So those ones most likely won't go through. If we by chance have some internet or something, possibly, but for the most part, and it's only DTF is going to be the only thing right now that we're shooting for to have ready to go in November. As long as you submit the order online, pay for it online, upload everything online, it'll go through. And if you usually request quotes, because we have a fair amount of people that will just say, hey, I need 50 of these, I need 25 of this, I need 175 of this, they'll put it in there. The problem is the system doesn't recognize that, so we do quotes on it, and then we build it out that way. So on those jobs, you might have to use, the best way to do it would be to use the gang sheet builder, and you would just build your own gang sheets in there. And then you'd see, hey, that's how it works. Just makes it a lot easier. Otherwise, the other thing that we can look at doing, and this is where it goes into that gray area, because a quote doesn't go into a production system until an invoice has been created and sent through there. So I don't know how to bypass that to make that happen, to get those single ones in there. So we're going to give it some time to figure it out. Awesome, Harry. I'm about to put in my biggest ET order with you today. Love hearing that, Harry. Get that order in, and we'll get it into production, and it should go out. It should still go out this week. I wouldn't see why not. It should still go out this week. All right. We've got stuff to do today. I know you've got stuff to do. Tomorrow's a big day. Ooh, wish us luck pressing on site. We'll take some pictures and videos and that kind of fun stuff and show it all off. So you guys have an amazing day. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time is when we're here, where you want your 5 things. We want you to set your day up for success. We'll also be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Look out for the sign-up sheet for that, for your chance to win free DTF transfer. So you guys have an amazing day. Peace, love, press on. We will see you guys next time.